Welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. I am a level 1 CMT and full-time trader. Today we're going to look at Bitcoin on the daily chart to start us off with. We're going to look at Fibonacci extension levels. We're going to look at the macro picture on the weekly. We're going to look at some different things from a different perspective. Keep you in check if we move down. We want to know what levels we should be holding. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more help navigating the cycle, want extra content with altcoins, with Tether dominance, Bitcoin dominance, altcoin market caps, your requests, consider subscribing through our Patreon group. You get access to a private Telegram group where I keep you updated on a daily basis and try to teach you a little bit more than you can find just on YouTube. So let's get right to it. And by the way, I think I'm breaking some kind of human dress code with these shirts on. I have two button-ups. One is slime green and one is pumpkin orange, neither of which have anything to do with each other and grotesquely obtuse. Okay, let's get moving. Daily chart. We're doing a little bit of whiplash, right? That's what this candle was a couple days ago, right? The Darth Maul candle, up, down, fake outs. We can go look at the fear and greed index, right? We're at 72 now. You want to pay attention if we drop below 70. So keep updated on this. If we drop below 70, we're probably in for some further consolidation. So keep that in mind. Now, if we do get that, what's the area move down, right? That's what we started off the video. Well, let's look at our Fibonacci retracement, starting off on the daily from our swing low back here. And you can hold down control on your keyboard and it'll snap right to that. If you're having issues like getting exact numbers, if you hold down control and then whip it out, like goes right to it. So let's look at this. The 382 is a significant level, right around 87K. And we'll back this up in a minute looking at the weekly chart, right? But first and foremost, this swing low to the swing high, if this is our local top at 104, and we do move down, right? We do get some further consolidation. You want to be watching for a close under that 21 EMA, the yellow line. As of right now, it's 94,473. You can see it in the top of the chart here in the yellow. Okay, 94,474. If we close a daily candle and we're looking at closing prices, right, with a line, if you see this blue line, right, the closing price under the yellow, it likely means we're in for some further consolidation, and this is the targets. The 382 is my guess. Around 87K, 87 to 90K. You can see the lows here, the lows here. Just makes for a kind of a nice zone. Okay, so if you're wondering, like, what about all these lows? Okay, so this is why I'm a big advocate of using, multiple time frames to kind of back up your thesis and to make sure your Fibonacci retracements are more precise. Okay, so let's do just that. So if we zoom out on the weekly, you can see this really has no business being there. You can maybe argue like that wick, okay, but like that's not a swing low, right? You could argue it, right? Even on the daily, you can see it, but let's use the same top, right? Obviously, and let's go to our actual swing low from August, our really low, and look at the 236 here. It's the same. It's very close to the same price. So a weekly Fibonacci and the daily Fibonacci on the daily swing low and the macro swing low both coincide. And not only that, but you have the EMA 8, which is around 86.6 and rising week over week. So when this week closes, I would guess this is going to be around 87, 88K. And typically, when you do some consolidation and a breakout, phase 3, like we're in, that EMA 8 is going to hold. Not necessarily with a wick, but closing prices. So closing weekly around 87K, closing daily around 87K. If we move under that, it would be more of a shock. I don't think we're going to do that. If we do, right, we can readjust and put out some different targets at that point. But around 87K is going to be the number if we move down. It's a big if. But the odds are still higher. The Bollinger Bands are wide open here. Prices hugging the top of the Bollinger Band, closing 1, 2, 3, 4, working on our 5th consecutive weekly candle, closing above the top Bollinger Band is bullish beyond belief. So the high, no matter what anybody says, like the odds are based on this chart higher. 8 months consolidation, initial breakout. If you go look at it on a monthly, it's like blatantly obvious that we're just beginning. Whether or not we have a little doji candle and kind of, Bitcoin doesn't know what it's doing for a month, would be great for altcoins. That's what we want. We want Bitcoin dominance to go under 54%. I predict to get a pure alt season, right? We talk about this all the time in our Telegram group every day, right? That's this red line, right? We have to take out that, right? Get below our 21-week EMA, right? And then alt season, right? So if your alts aren't doing a whole lot, like this is why they're starting to do some, right? This is why you're seeing a top in Bitcoin dominance, but we don't have the macro yet, and the floodgates open. I predict at sub 54%. So we're knocking on the door. All right. So back to Bitcoin. If your chart ever does this and you don't know why, right? It's the Bollinger Bands. They really skew it. So you can take that off and then put this back on auto, right? And then it fixes it for you, right? So if you're ever wondering, right, there you go. So Bitcoin odds are higher. Gaussian channel on the weekly, it's way below us. We don't even need to worry about it anymore until, bear market again, right? Just like back here, we're now in liftoff mode, right? We're in this area. We're not in danger of coming back down here. And I would say that, like I said, EMA 8 is the word of the day, right? So questions, comments, thoughts on this. What have you seen? Let me know. We'll do more videos like this along the way. Bitcoin update for you on this very fine Saturday, December the 7th. This should get you in through the week, and we're going to start making more videos. We've already begun. For this bull run, we're going to start making extra content. We got to get more people in our Telegram group to save someone. If you know someone, say someone. If you're in there already, spread the word. We got to save you. We don't want you to get dumped on this cycle. I've been in crypto since 2017. I don't want to see you make all the mistakes that I have made, and I see people making on a daily basis. The goal of my group is to teach you how to fish and not just feed you the fish, right? All right, hopefully that resonates with someone out there. If you're watching this long, I'm sure you're already a fan. So I appreciate you watching, and let's get to our quote and card of the day. Let's get to, how about a card of the day first, right? Let's remove our picture and get the beauty back in. Bugatti Devo, if you didn't know, look at the tires. I love the tires, how they're like the blue sidewall. Amazing. And quote of the day, good quote. The universe is a pretty big place. If it's just us, seems like an awful waste of space. By Carl Sagan. If you don't know him, right, we're probably not going to get along. I'm a big fan of space, telescopes, astronomy, Carl Sagan. And for bonus points, without looking it up on Google, what movie is this from? And double bonus points, 47 gold stars, if you know who said it in that movie. All right. I'll see you right back here on the next video. You'll see me, I won't see you. But this room is still blue, and these shirts, I don't think you can pick a worse combo.